Hey everyone, welcome back, and today super excited to show you actually Four Seasons Seychelles Mahe Island, and let's go through it, all the pros and cons. Would I come back with the length of stay I did? Answer is no, and I'll kind of go through why. I had to stay here for an entire time for a surf trip, but the surf wasn't that great. However, the views are amazing, so let's go check it out. So welcome guys, joining me on my trip to Seychelles, my first time here. I actually rented a car from the airport. I used Doffay Car Rental, highly recommend them, and let me show you where I went, and let's go explore Four Seasons Mahe with all these views, and let's get to the down low. Getting here is about a 45-minute drive from the airport, and just realize the roads, the conditions are a little bit tight, really small, but the lobby welcomes you with this nice and serene, peaceful setup. And the ocean breeze awaits you, and the front desk staff, they'll check you in with this beautiful view. I'm a huge fan of coconuts, and this is a great way to start, and just look at that view. I actually booked this trip through Tropic Surf, which works in conjunction with Four Seasons. I booked their Hilltop villa, and this is 606. The cost was about 1,800 euros per night, and the layout is amazing. Although the hard product's a little bit older, it's still well taken care of. But the views from the villas are just amazing. And of course, the welcome flowers on the bed. I think that must be an island thing. The bathroom has a dual vanity and sink. The toilet's a little basic, wish I had a total toilet. As for this part of the bathroom, where in the entire villa, is probably the best. You can take a hot tub bath and just soak up the views. They also have a beach bag tote you could use during your stay, and closet space. As for the rest of the room, this is how it looks with a wide angle view. They also have an outdoor shower which connects to the pool. Okay, I have to say, this is my favorite part of the view from the room, right here at this angle. Just soak everything in. And the deck to the pool to the villa. Love the blues. They also have a small pavilion. If you're a smoker, this is a smoking area. And the good part is that the villas are spaced out where it's hard to actually see your neighbors unless you really look for them. As this was a surf trip, they did give me a surf chocolate, and the chocolates were delicious. And here we are. This is Petite, Anse, the beach right there by the resort. And speaking of service, one of the great things was that they were doing construction. On the same morning, I quickly texted them through their chat app and said, hey, you know what? I got to do some work here. That construction noise, there's no way I could stay here for every single day with that construction noise, because they're literally remodeling and staining the villas next to where I was staying. So you smell the stain, and also the constant hammering drilling is not a way to relax, especially the money you're paying per night. And to their credit, they moved me to a spectacular villa without any noise right away that same day. Due to construction noise in my prior suite, I was moved to 117, and I would highly recommend 117 if you don't mind the stairs. The views from here are spectacular. You're probably one of the highest up villas, but to see a sunset from here is a straight line shot, and it is just quiet and peaceful here. And not to mention the views from here, where you can see pretty much everything. I've already come back. This is the suite I would recommend. The room setup here is pretty much the same as the other suite. Not much difference. And the bathroom setup is pretty much similar as the other suite, so not much difference except for the views. Both are spectacular. And of course, my favorite vantage point of all the villas is right at this corner from the pool. And of course, the wide angle view. As for breakfast, they have a set menu, but they do have a daily special that changes every single day. Always ask for it. They got a huge pastry selection. It has everything you could ask for, with jams, jellies, and my favorite part, organic honeycomb. And my favorite part, their Arabic selection. They also have a fruit stand where they can make fruit smoothies and fresh juices. And here's just a quick glimpse of a wide variety of breakfast that I chose and tried. Everything was delicious. Never had a bad breakfast here. Hopefully enjoy. As a foodie, this is what I love. And mangosteen, delicious. As for dinner, if you're ever wondering what omakase dinner is, here it is. Let's kind of go through. This is actually a nice surprise. I was coming from Hawaii, I was surprised about their omakase. It was actually fun, inventive, and delicious. I would definitely do this again. They do offer both a wine or sake pairing if you like with the omakase. I ended up just going with glasses of champagne with the meal, but you'll walk out nice and full. The other fun part is their Creole night, which is a mixed grill and lots of Creole dancing. The mixed grill, I love seafood, so it was delicious. Also checked out their Mediterranean restaurant, which was delicious. Sorry, the fans were giving me a headache with the shadows, but their fresh fish was excellent. Dessert, not so good. It was way too much cream, without ice cream. Also checked out their steak place, which was delicious also. I got the octopus, fantastic, well done. And also, again, their fish. So let's talk about food. I'm a huge foodie, and for their food, everything was excellent. Just realized they have local fishermen, so they get fresh fish every day. And that's around the entire island. So that's why I always order fish. I actually did not have one single steak dish that I ordered other than a Japanese omakase, which came with it. But I try to order all of the fresh fish I can, and it was delicious. And you can taste the freshness too. In addition to coconuts, their coconut water is amazing. As for breakfast, one of the things to know is that always check their special day. They always switch out their special. So ask for it, see if you like it. Their fruit selection is decent. And if you're a fan of mangosteen, they have one day out of the, I believe, 7 days I stayed here, one day to have mangosteen. It was delicious. As for the house beach, it's Petite Anse, which is actually my favorite beach on Mahe Island. It's right there, you can walk to it, it's calm, there's no waves, there's no current, and all the way to the left hand side you'll see the typical granite rocks. The sand is nice and soft and powdery, pretty much like sugar sand, so you can sit here, relax, don't worry about kicking rocks or hard corals, and you have to come here for sunset. It is just beautiful, peaceful, serene. Well, how about the gym? This is actually one of my biggest surprises. The gym was humongous. Just look at this setup. They pretty much have all the free weights you need and want, and all the gym equipment you need and want. Okay. The third best surprise is the view from the spa. So this is the waiting area of the spa, and if you catch sunset during your massage, it is spectacular from here. And the changing rooms are spacious. You have bathroom, your wardrobe, and the actual massage room is really spacious and beautiful. You start your massage with a foot bath and foot massage, then to your either 60 or 90 minute massage. Well worth it and excellent. So let's talk about the negatives. I think the biggest negative is how big this property is. And the terrain's really steep. So to get anywhere, you almost have to rely on their buggies or golf carts to get around. And sometimes they're so busy that you have to wait 20 minutes or more, or sometimes they totally forget. So you have to text them again to remind them. That happened maybe 3 or 4 times throughout my 7-day stay there. But it does happen. And secondly, the other biggest negative factor is that the drive around the island, it is gorgeous, but just be careful if you're not used to island driving. So this reminded me of driving in Fiji, that there's no middle lane, people just kind of use as much lanes as possible. And nothing against the resort, however, just something to be mindful about, because I rented a car and hardly ever used it actually, just because I just wanted relaxing surf vacation. But if you do rent a car, just realize the roads, how people drive here, is that just be a little careful, slow down, but everybody's super relaxed and super easygoing. So overall, my thoughts after staying here for 8 days, 7 nights I should say, is that I would come back again, but for a much shorter stay. The service, just set your expectations, is not perfect for the price you pay. However, everybody's super friendly, everybody gets everything done for you in a timely manner. The room, the hard product itself, even though it's worn, is still in good shape. The views are spectacular. I think that's what captures this hotel, is that peaceful, serene view of the beach and the trees. So if you're coming here for a relaxing vacation, and especially honeymooners, this is a perfect place to go. Then from here you could jump off to the other islands. So in essence, yes, I would come back again for a relaxing vacation. The surf conditions, if you're a surfer, the surf conditions aren't that great. That's what the guides told me. So it's hit or miss, usually pretty small. But there's other sections of the island that have much better conditions, which I got a chance to see. However, on my next video, we're gonna actually take a tour of the island and also a helicopter tour to see the 2 other islands. So stay tuned, join up with me on that. I'm super excited to share that one, especially the helicopter tour. See you guys next time.